Autumn on Vancouver Island means different things to different people. To some, it is merely the sad end of summer, but to others, it's a time of harvest. At Quinwood Meadows and Nature's Way Farm in Courtenay, autumn means apples, and lots of them.
Oh, look at these apples. They're just so beautiful. Sometimes you don't know whether to eat the apple or make juice out of it. But you possibly can't store all these apples that a tree gives. Look at that.
For Marla Limousine and her husband George, who together with neighbors Andy and Crystal Quinn have a new mobile apple press, apples are a serious and pressing matter.
Yeah, I'm falling in love with apples. Just looking at what a mobile press can do, just being able to use all these apples and pears that are all over the island, that they're just falling to the ground. Bears are getting in. You know, every fall we have this thing in the paper about clean up your yard, clean up your fruit, bears, rats. George, my husband, he found this mobile press, and it's just everything that it can be. It's for big orchards, it's for small orchards. I guess the thing we like the most about it is that it supports sustainability of communities, and it builds a community through food. And I think, you know, there's just not enough of that these days. So apples are loaded into the press. We can have a variety going in at the same time. We can mix apples and pears. Goes up this conveyor belt, ends up at the top where it's in the grinder. This very fine mash comes out. And the mash is then carried to the press, and it's put out into these slats where we can press at 40 pounds.
Surprising how many people want exactly, you know, get their stuff all back. You know, their apples, they know how they grew them.
In this whole press system, we can load 2 sides at one time so that we're actually pressing really efficiently. You wouldn't believe the amount of juice that it can get out of an apple. So lots of juice coming into a holding tank that now goes into the pasteurization unit. So it's 79 degrees for 15 seconds. After that, it goes into this bag and box system, just like a wine box, 5 liters. And you put it in your fridge sideways, and you're drinking your own apple juice with your own apples. So building community through food. What a lovely way on our island, especially in the Comox Valley where it is so bountiful.
To get your apples pressed or to arrange for a community apple pressing in your neighborhood, contact pressingmatter.ca.